mountain, thorns, fire, holy worship on the mountain of the law. And then you fast forward and you get to the conclusion of all this. Who else goes to a mountain with thorns?
Jesus.
Hear that. To fulfill the law on our behalf and to take away all of our failures in the law, he goes to a mountain and he's going to become the figurative burnt offering that faces the wrath of God, but he's not consumed. And he goes there wearing a crown of thorns, meaning he is wearing the curse of our disobedience to himself. That is the image that you are to see, I think, when you open up Exodus chapter 3 and you see God coming to dwell in thorns, a thorn bush. Like, that's crazy. That's wild that God, I mean, you could have been a sequoia. It could have been a redwood. It could have been an oak or some respected, an olive tree even. Why a thorn bush if God's not intending to communicate that? So hear that. Like, if you're walking through life and you're thinking, like, who is God to me? Why am I walking through all this suffering in this season of desolation? Where is God in the middle of all this? And he shows up to Moses and says, right in the middle of it. It's true for us too.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, I mean, you have to reconcile with who God is as you open up Exodus, because at first you're just like, why the hundreds of years of slavery, God? Like, why right now are you hearing them? Why right now are you seeing them? Why right now are you remembering them? Like, it's easy to get a little pointed finger at God, and yet this is a great reminder, like, no, this is who God is. He hasn't forgotten them. He's the God who shows up in the thorns. He's the God who will eventually take the thorns himself for all of our mistakes, all of our wrongs, something that we can't do.